and welcome in. My name is Karen and this is Lost Souls Tarot. Oh, right, I've just spread ash all over the table. This is why I usually do it before I start filming. Oh gosh, that's dreadful. Here we go. And I forgot to light my candle, so bear with me. Feel free to fast forward it. My light looks really dull as well. I'm not really sure why, but hey, it's all professional here in Scotland. If you're one of my returning 26 subscribers, they've almost doubled overnight. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome in. Pull up a chair, get cozy by the fire. It's springtime here. Well, it's not quite springtime. It's early. Well, I don't know what date. I have no idea what day of the week it is. It's Monday, the 9th of March. Anyway, this reading is timeless and it's a collective reading. Oh, that was one and I just put it back. So I'm going to start with 3 cards from the Moon Oracle deck. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. The box fell on the floor and I can't see the title of it. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'll take a third one and then we'll interpret the cards. Oh, okay. So we had the Morrigan before. So that's the second time I've had the Morrigan out. So I've got limerance on its side. So between the upright and the reverse, which is really interesting. This tells me whenever I get a circular card and it comes out on its side, I take it as if, assuming you're coming in and you're kind of healing or you have healed or you're kind of the light. Of the light? Okay, let's go for that. I always take it as if you're going from the reverse into the upright. So this tells me that maybe you, or in this case, we might be going from the upright to the reverse. Because being in limerance is not necessarily a good thing at all, because you don't really see someone clearly. So you're maybe going from a state of being in limerance about someone to seeing them very, very clearly and realizing who you thought they were and who they actually are 2 very different things. Okay, wow, we've got achievement coming out again. That came out last time, but it's in the reverse. Okay. Oh, and then we've got the Morrigan on our side. I'm just going to remind myself about the Morrigan. I'm pretty sure the Morrigan's pretty fierce. But let me just pull that one out to remind myself. This deck's quite new, so I haven't memorised all of them yet. Like I've memorised any from any of my decks. I just usually go with the energy, but this one's quite interesting. She's a fierce Irish goddess associated with war, prophecy, and fate. A shapeshifter, she was said to stir up war and then choose who would live or die. Her ravens represent transformation, vision, and the courage to face the unknown. Additional meanings for this card. Recognise that your fears may be more in your head than reality. Okay, so we're getting, maybe that's to do with limerence again. Unite with female friends to get through this. Have confidence that you will win against a rival, adversary, or opponent. Change the way you're coming across. Rest assured you're at the peak of the chaos now. Well, that's just lovely. You're at the peak of the chaos. So got that on the side. So maybe you're going from a state of, I think maybe, okay. The vibe I'm getting from this is that you were in limerance about somebody, and maybe when you were in limerance about somebody, you didn't really, I don't want to say you didn't stand up for yourself, but maybe you gave them passes on things that you wouldn't have in the past. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. You can be in limerance with anyone. And this achievement in the reverse is kind of strange. Do you feel like you failed with this person somehow because you didn't see them clearly? But the Morrigan on its side gives me the energy of you weren't really standing up for yourself. You weren't being fierce. You weren't kind of, I mean, she's standing there with a sword in her hand. She's very much like the Queen of Swords. It's very much, you're going from not really standing up to yourself to being an absolute fierce warrior goddess. And maybe you feel like you failed yourself a little bit because this achievement is in the reverse because you didn't see this person clearly. Okay. I'm going to take 1 or 2 cards from the happy deck just to see if we can get a little bit of a steer. This, again, this doesn't necessarily could be romantic. It could be a family, it could be friends. I mean, we've all done it. We just, especially family, it's so easy with family, like, especially if there's kind of family systems there that you've been treated in a certain way. It's so easy to think that maybe you deserve that treatment, that this is just the way it is in families. And then suddenly one day you go and visit another family and you're like, oh, it really is not. I do not accept breadcrumbs. Again, breadcrumbs does not necessarily. My light seems really dull. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. It's not. It's fine. I was watching my laptop really late at night last night, and I put it on the lowest light setting so that it wouldn't hurt my eyes in the dark, and that's why it looks really dull. But I will trust that it's actually reasonable lighting. Okay, we'll take one more. So breadcrumbs. I'm only going to take one that's 2. One more, and then we'll get into some cards. This is a homemade deck. It's called the Happy Deck. Primarily because the black and white deck here, which I don't use that much anymore except for clarifying things. I wrote them, well, I created them whilst I was going through the Dark Night of the Soul, and I tend to find they're a little more negative than positive, so I created the Happy Deck, which is more about words of wisdom and guidance. You know it's not the same as it was. Harry Styles from the song As It Was. You know it's not the same as it was. Yeah, you don't see this person the same. You have seen someone really, really clearly. The Morrigan is, again, she's holding a sword in her hand, which gives me the Queen of Swords, which gives me a sense of clarity, truth. Okay. Oh, I forgot I lifted out the Green Witch deck. Okay, the Green Witch deck. Green Witch Oracle deck. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, let's go with it. I was only going to usually take one of these, but let's take 5 of these. I've never done that before. Let's just do 5, a quick reading. So let's take 5. This is the Green Witch's Oracle deck. And then we'll take some from the Shadows and Light Oracle, and then we'll get straight into the tarot. I've got a new tarot deck tonight as well. Let's see if this can tell us what we need to work on. Chamomile. Gentleness, relaxation, and sleep. Okay, bit of a 4 of Swords energy to that. That's chamomile. Sorry, I don't know if I didn't say that out loud. Have a wee chamomile tea. Rosemary. Remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. Yeah. Limerance can make us really faithful to people, or really kind of devoted to people that really, if you could see them clearly, they wouldn't deserve like 5 seconds of our time. Hedge. Potential, boundaries, indecision. Almost like hedging your bets. Hedge. So that's coming out in the middle. Boundaries. So this is giving me kind of like a dreamy past energy. Gentleness, relaxation, and sleep, and remembrance, loyalty, and faithfulness. And then we've got boundaries, and indecision, and potential. So it's quite possible you're in a very dreamy state about this person, about their potential. And it doesn't need to be romantic. It could be a business partner, it could be a friend, it could be family, as I said before. 2 more, please. Oops, that's far too many. I've salt there. Protection, banishing negativity. 2 more, please. That one. Oops. And the other one. Oak tree, power, courage, strength. Absolutely. I've got an acorn there. Sorry, I'm not really holding these up. I don't think you'll be able to see the images that well. Butterfly, fantastic. Transformation, joy, beauty, transience. Okay, so metamorphosis, basically. It's coming out as the last one, which is fantastic. So you setting up boundaries and, you know, kind of asserting your strength, asserting your power, asserting your boundaries, just kind of leads to personal growth. Wow, what difference in energy across this reading. Wow. Okay, that's there. Right, let's take some from the Shadows and Light, and then we'll just get straight into the tarot, I think. Do I want to do this, or do I want to do the tea tree? The tea tree. The tea tree deck. The tea tree oil deck. No, what's the tea deck? Now let's go with these ones then. Sewer mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. I'm getting a bit of a juxtaposition between that. It's a mermaid who lives in the sewers, but she's sensual. Okay. Okay. So this could be something romantic. She's got a bit of a look on her face. Oh, these I'm holding the whole deck upside down, so I'm not going to take them upside down. Magical space clearing time. Two little witches. Okay. Fairy of the divine hand. Intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. This isn't your energy. This is somebody else's energy. That sewer mermaid card is giving me a really weird vibe. Like, this person gives off the impression that they're really sensual and attractive, but a bit like a Monet when you, and not that Monet is ugly up close, but a Monet painting. This person's a bit of a sewer rat. Fairy of the green world. The natural world needs you. Okay. I'm going to take one more. This person might have addictions. Whoever this person is. Okay, that one flipped upside down, so we're taking it in the reverse. Ghost people, faceless ghosts, and the haunted girl in the reverse. Okay, whatever haunted you about this person or lingered with you on this about this relationship, whoever it is, and it doesn't have to be romantic. You've let those ghosts go. You've let the past go. You've let that Six of Cups go. This Fairy of the green world is giving me that you really need to get back to nature, especially because it's underneath oak tree. Go out, touch an oak tree, pick up an acorn. Well, it's maybe not the right time of year to pick up an acorn, but touch some oak. Yeah, but this isn't your energy here at all. This person's a bit of an illusion. This Two Little Witches is giving me the energy that this person's like not two-faced, but they've got two personalities. Maybe one they have to the outside world and one they have behind closed doors. We've got intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. This person is not balanced. And I think you really thought they were. They played a good game. Whoever this person is, they played a good game. Right, I've got a new tarot deck, so I'm going to give it a go. It's called the Druidic Tarot. It came all the way from somewhere not in the UK. 10 of Stones and Judgment. I'm assuming Jones? Oh, I'm tired. It's been a long day. My neurodivergent brain is not braining. Okay, watch me embarrass myself on live on it. Feel free to fast forward while I struggle. Yeah, do you know what? I'm just going to shuffle them. I don't know why. They're a new deck. They're not going to do it. Right, okay. Let's just shuffle in. I've pre-shuffled them. Oh, goodness gracious me. They're not the sturdiest of cards. Right, no, that one. Nope, that's two. My German Shepherd's just right there, in case you can't hear. Her name is Luna. Her Sunday name is Officer Hades. Oops. Oh, no, it's in the reverse. Right, that one definitely wanted to be in the reverse. So we have the Seven of Cups. Options, illusions, delusions. Kind of just reinforcing what we've said here. This person is one person in public, one person behind closed doors. This mermaid gave me the version, like, mermaids are like beautiful sirens and, you know, they appear very attractive, but this one like lives in the sewer. Yeah, it's just not nice. And I've got the Eight of Wands in reverse. That's a really unusual Eight of Wands card. This guy looks like he's been attacked by 8 wands. Or 7, and one's sitting in front of him. They're arrows. He's got 2 in his back, 2 in his thighs, and 2, yeah. But it's in the reverse. What strange energy from that card. So 8 one's in reverse. So in the upright, it can be, you know, it's a bit fast action. In the reverse, it's kind of like stuck, a bit like the Hanged Man. Just not going anywhere, but it's almost like stuck, but being stabbed in the back. This person's stuck with no growth. Five of stones. I'm assuming stones is pentacles. It can't be swords. It must be pentacles. Swords, yeah. Stones is pentacles. One more, please. And then there we go. Last one. 4 of stones. Okay. So got 5 of stones, 5 of pentacles, black mindset, out in the cold. To be fair, in this one, there's a person sitting in a kind of druidic ring under the moon, under the light of the stars. They don't look particularly miserable, but under a crescent moon. This person has a lack mindset and they don't feel like they have enough, so they overindulge. However you see that, whether it's spending, food, alcohol, sex, something, they're distorted. Something about them is distorted, which is why we've got this kind of 2 little witches here. Then we've got the 8 of swords. So the 8 of swords is about being trapped in your head. And it's a trap of your own making, because it's in your head. You can get out of it, but it almost feels like you can't get out of it. Is this you? Because it's coming out on top of the Fairy of the Green World, which is the natural world needs you, which is, I think, the urge for you to get out into nature, even if it's just a park or taking your shoes off and put them in the grass. Might be a bit chilly for this time of year, depending where you are, or quite refreshing. But you're maybe just a little bit still stuck in your head. But the good news is you're going to metamorphosize. Got the 4 of stones. So the 4 of pentacles is about holding on. It can also be about greed or, you know, just kind of. So that's interesting, because it's come on top of this, letting these ghosts from the past go. So maybe you were holding on, but as soon as you let them go, you're going to change. As soon as you let this situation go, anything that's haunting you about whatever this was in the past, and you'll know how that resonates with you, you will change and you'll metamorphosize into, or you'll heal, and you'll leave it behind. Just as, you know, as if by magic, the Fool came out, new beginning. Okay. Unusual looking Fool card. I haven't properly looked through these yet. As you can tell by me being surprised that there were stones. Right, we've got the 7 of stones, so that's the same as the 7 of pentacles, which is about investment. I'm going to take another one. It has come on top of the 8 of wands in reverse. That either, it can be one of 2 ways. Either this person didn't invest in you, or you stopped investing in them, or both. Or you saw that this person wasn't investing in you, so you matched it. That's what I'm getting from that 8 wands and 7 of stones. Apprentice of swords. Oh, what's the apprentice? And then hang on, we've got the Empress Taurus energy. I'm assuming the apprentice is the page. Let me just check. This is what you get for using a new deck without checking it first. Adept. God. Druid. Sorry, guys, feel free to fast forward it. The druidess, right? The druid and druidess. So the druid must be the king, the druidess must be the queen. Apprentice, I think, is the page, so the adept must be the knight. Okay, right, that's fine. Okay, so got a page of swords, or the apprentice of swords here, on top of the Five of Pentacles. There's a butterfly in here as well, several butterflies. That's truth, clarity, new beginning. Oh, and the Empress, Taurus energy. What's fantastic about this one is there's a swan in this one. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. They're quite small, these cards. Oh, we'll take this one which came out, and then I've got the Druidess of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Wow, her face looks like a lion. Okay, possible fire sign here. Aries, I'm tired. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. What's interesting is your energies kind of come out here in this line, and then this person's energies kind of here. So you stopped investing in them, and then you stopped in. I think they stopped investing in you, so you mirrored it and stopped investing in them, whatever this relationship was, and it doesn't need to be romantic. And then you got some clarity about their lack mindset. I think you could see the root of their toxic behaviors, especially if you're an empath. Like, quite often you can see people's wounds without being able to verbalize it. But you've got out of your head and you've become the Empress. And you're in your fire energy. Okay. This is feeling a little disjointed, but let's keep going. Right, this is the Black Violet Tarot. I'm sure that the dots will join up shortly. The Devil. What's interesting about this one is there's the Devil. She looks a bit like Maleficent, with the two kind of horns on her head. Looks very much like Angelina Jolie in this, and she's dragging two women in what looks like leather thongs behind her. I don't know if you can see that. The two kind of women are here, just being dragged on the ground behind her. Devil is Capricorn energy. Oh, this person really, really tried to stop you from having a new beginning. I don't know what they did to try and bind you, but this person tried to stop you having a new beginning. Which is why I've got the Seven of Cups here, which is kind of like illusions and delusions. But this person's a sewer mermaid. Okay, so Ace of Cups. Fantastic. So they stopped investing in you, you stopped investing in them, and you started investing in your own self-love. Ace of Cups, absolutely fantastic. I'm slightly concerned that Ace of Cups has come out next to the Devil, but the Devil is walking away in that direction, and the Ace of Cups is facing in that direction. So it feels like you've turned your back on this Devil energy, and you're more focused on your own Ace of Cups in your hand. And possibly just a new beginning. Now, it doesn't need to be a new beginning in love. It can just be a new beginning in self-love, away from whatever this toxic relationship with, whether it's family, friend, business, or romantic. I'm not getting a heavy romantic vibe, so I think it could go each way. I'm going to take both of them. So we've got the Two of Swords and the Three of Wands. Okay. So the Two of Swords is about being unable to make a decision, which is interesting because the Page of Swords, sorry, the Apprentice of Swords kind of gave me a kind of like, sorry, I just abruptly stopped. I do that. I'm not sure why this Two of Swords is here. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about expansion. Two of Wands is about making a choice and you're planning for that choice. Three of Wands for me is about going out and executing that choice. And expansion, travel. She's standing on top of a kind of cliff top and there's three boats out at sea. Like it's like she's like, yep, I'm going out on an adventure now. The Two of Wands is almost like it's almost like you don't know which direction to go. Like you've set boundaries. Oh, because we had indecision here in hedge as well. Did you hedge your bets? Because I said hedge your bets when it came out and I didn't really know why I said it. Did you hedge your bets? Oh, what did you do? I don't know what you hedged. You hedged something. What did you do? I don't know what he did, but he did something strength. Leo. With power, courage, strength. These are just kind of re-echoing the cards that came out originally. Leo energy. Absolutely fantastic. And top of the Druidess of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, that possible Leo. There's possible Leo energy here. It doesn't need to be yours, could be someone else's. Strong Leo energy here. Also with Taurus energy as well. So can I reaching this butterfly stage and kind of gosh, I'm sorry, words, tired. No, brain isn't working. Metamorphosizing into a butterfly. It's taken a lot of strength, a lot of power. It's taken a lot of you standing in your fire energy. Especially because you were holding on to these ghosts of the past, but you're obviously letting them go now. And this might be something from really, really long time ago that you're maybe only to come into peace with now. But whatever it was, you were breadcrumbed. Empress again, double Empress on top of the devil energy. Okay, we're going to have to clarify that. I was maybe going to make that the last line. We're going to have to do another line. I'm not happy about that. I mean, she's got her back to the devil energy, but they're awfully close. Double Taurus coming out in this reading. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Wow. You were Ten of Swords. Whatever happened, you were Ten of Swords, which is ultimate betrayal. That is someone with 10 swords in their back. They're not getting up. You got... You looked at your own self-cup of love and you pulled every single sword out one by one to heal. That's what took the strength. Oh, I've got goosebumps. Oh, I've got goosebumps. Oh, you are one tough cookie. I don't know what happened. I'm still uncomfortable about this Empress being so close to the devil energy, but a lot of earth energy because it's Capricorn and Taurus. A lot of earth energy. Oh, I've still got goosebumps. Seven of Pentacles. That's the second time the Seven of Pentacles has come out, which is about investing. Investing for tomorrow. Hedging your bets. You invested in more than one. I don't know what you invested in. It might be an outcome, places to put your money, places to bring in abundance, happiness, joy, whatever you invested in more than one place. But that was a really sensible thing to do because as long as one of those pentacles grows into fruition, if this is making sense to someone, then it'll make sense to someone because I can't see how you've hedged your bets. Or what you've done. I'm trying to think of an example. 10 of Cups wanting to come out there. How did you hedge your bets? That's the Seven of Pentacles come out twice. Not sure where to invest. Wheel of Fortune coming out on top of the Three of Wands. Okay, this expansion, this travel, this growth is absolutely bringing you good luck and good karma. That's fantastic. Five of Cups again? Oh no, we didn't have the Five of Cups, it was the Five of Pentacles. Sorry. Unless it's bad luck. Doubt it. Doesn't feel like bad luck. Problem is like whenever you have to let things go from the past, there is a whole bunch of grief. And the Five of Cups card can be depicted in many ways. In this one, it's the more traditional view where there's the 3 cups with the spilled wine or whatever's in them, and then the 2 cups behind them. And she's so focused on the 3 spilled cups, she's not noticing the 2 full cups behind her that are still upright. And to let go of things from the past, you have to grieve them, you have to look at them, you have to accept them and then kind of let them go. And this is almost like she's letting them go, and then eventually she'll turn around and look at the other 2 cups. But it takes a lot of strength and a lot of sitting in your fire energy and just sitting with that pain to work through it. Okay, I'm going to take one because I'm not happy about this Empress and this Devil. So tell me about this Empress on top of this Devil energy. Because I feel like you're the Empress here. This could be a different Empress. This could be I mean, if you're the Empress, this could be a mother figure who's in Devil energy. As I said, it could be a family member, it could be an aunt, it could be an ex-best friend. These Empresses aren't the same. They're 2 different people. So this Empress in Devil energy, plunge these 10 swords in your back, whatever she did, he, she did, take the gender as it resonates. Equally be an Emperor. Just as I said that, the Emperor came out right on, you can't see it, but the top card there's the Emperor. And he's not a very nice Emperor in this card. Could very well be an Emperor, right? Who fell? Ow! Oh! Sorry. 4 of Pentacles again. Kind of cards are repeating themselves here. Where was the 4 of Pentacles before? There. 4 of Stones. Holding on. So however this Empress is in Devil energy, which is different to this Empress here, you can both be Tauruses. You may as well just take it as Empress in the reverse. Not a very nice, quite cruel, not very abundant. Gives all the impression of being an Empress in the upright, but really, really they're not. Probably a little bit covert in whatever they do. I mean, the 4 of Pentacles is just resonating with the Devil energy, which is like codependence. I was going to say enslavement, that's a strange word to say, but being in... This person is either staying in their Devil energy and happily holding on to that way of thinking. Maybe they've been sitting in their South Node for so long that they're used to it, or they desperately wanted to hold on to you. Take it as it resonates. I saw that before. It's the Wheel of Fortune again, double Wheel of Fortune. It's a lovely Wheel of Fortune, that one. It's so brightly coloured. I don't know if you can see it. It's lovely. Karma. So whatever this was, it was a karmic lesson and something that if you walked away or whatever the outcome was, or if you're in no contact or you've just set healthy boundaries, because we did have boundaries come out here, it turned the Wheel of Fortune for you and it was a lesson. It was a karmic lesson. Which is why I think, and you might have had it been a couple of karmic lessons with this person. Maybe you walked away from them in the past, you came back, thought they'd changed, they hadn't, and you had a second karmic lesson because I've got the Wheel of Fortune twice. 5 of Wands. There's real, in this hedge, which was potential boundaries, indecision. There's a real kind of chaotic indecision here because we've got the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Now the 5 of Wands is normally about chaos. It can be inner conflict or fighting, but it's not coordinated. It's like a bit chaotic. And then we've got the 7 of Pentacles. It's like You don't know where to invest. You don't know where to put your pentacles. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. But whatever it is, you hedge your bets. Whatever you do to hedge your bets is the right thing to do. 10 of Wands. Top of the Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands. 10, 10. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune is the 10 card as well. 10, 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10. And what's interesting about this 10 of Wands is that he's not carrying the burdens. He's made a little barrier out of them, a little fence, and he's just kind of staring through them, holding on to them. He's a very cute wee boy with his wee red hood, kind of staring through his little defence. So to me, that 10 of Wands is not a bad card. It's about taking your burdens and putting them down. In this case, he's taking his burdens, put them down, and made a little wall out of them. It's almost like he's learned from his burdens. 3 of Wands again. So the cards are just kind of repeating themselves. With the 3 of Wands here. Just 3 of Wands is about growth, expansion. I think you went through a couple of cycles with this person. Because the Wheel of Fortune's come out twice. The 3 of Wands has come out twice. The Empress came out twice, although the Empress over here was in devil energy. And then with the Empress over here, who was kind of stuck in her head. I mean, if depending how this is resonating with you, because if it's a male romantic partner and you're resonating with the Empress, it could be that this person pulled you into devil energy, or this person wanted to keep the Empress bound and hold on to her. But you, whatever, you know, managed to block this person, pull the swords out of your back, turn the Wheel of Fortune, and just grow and expand and grow and expand and turn the Wheel of Fortune again. But even the second time around, it was really, really hard for you, and it took a lot of strength. This person really hurt you. I mean, I've not had the 3 of Swords coming out, but this person, they got into your head. They absolutely did not get into your head. But you've got, you know, it's not the same as it was. It's never the same. Who this person was in the beginning, if this was somebody you met and, you know, you're in limerance with them, I think that's changing, and you're seeing them differently now. Okay, I'm just going to take 3 cards for an outro, and then we'll call it quits there. So it's not really telling you much about this person. Oh. Okay, I've got the 4 of Swords, which is about rest, reflection, going within. It's the Minor to the Hermit. So you've been doing a lot of, I mean, that comes out in a lot of my readings. You're going through a lot of change, a lot of growth, and you're just kind of reflecting on that. Queen of Pentacles. Had the Queen of Pentacles come out in my last reading. Could be the same person. Oh no, not the last reading, the reading before last. She looks very abundant. She's kind of walking on a floor of pentacles. Full in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. Full in reverse. Not taking risks. Not taking a leap of faith. With the Fool down here. Full in reverse. Not taking risks. Hedging your bets. Yeah. I can't get a read on what you hedged your bets on, and if this resonates with you, you'll know what it is. But yeah, whatever you did to hedge your bets, to kind of maybe invested your 7 pentacles, your pentacles in all different places for an escape route, or you'll know what it is, because I can't think of an example right now of hedging your bets. But whatever it is, at least your 10 of Pentacles, and you reach your butterfly status, you metamorphosize. So, okay, I'm going to leave that there, because this is slightly chaotic energy in this reading. Thank you for listening. Again, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If you've previously liked one of my videos and left a comment, thank you so much. The ones that get comments on them seem to just have like exponentially 3 times as many views or 10 times as many views as the ones that don't. So I greatly appreciate it, and I'm so glad that some of you really seem to like my videos, so that's really encouraging for me. And enjoy the rest of your evening and have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, bye bye.